Tension between members of the royal family has always been a subject of intense fascination and scrutiny. Recently, a seemingly small interaction between Queen Camilla and Princess Kate, caught on camera at a royal event, has sparked significant speculation and led to intense discussions online. What seemed like an ordinary moment quickly became a viral sensation, leaving the public to wonder if there's more beneath the surface than what meets the eye. The footage, which surfaced during a formal royal engagement, shows Queen Camilla and Kate Middleton standing just a few feet apart as the event unfolds around them. At first glance, everything appears to be business as usual, with both women maintaining their poised, royal composure for the cameras. However, what the cameras inadvertently captured was a subtle shift in energy between the two women, one that many viewers immediately picked up on. Camilla leaned in slightly toward Kate, as though she was about to say something. Kate, in turn, didn't seem as responsive. Her expression shifted, and for a brief moment, it looked like she was caught off guard. Kate then moved away slightly, as if creating physical space between them. What followed was a quick, tight-lipped smile from Kate, the kind of smile you might give in an awkward situation when you don't quite know how to respond. Camilla, sensing the change in the atmosphere, straightened up, adjusted her posture, and looked away. This seemingly inconspicuous moment was enough to fuel widespread speculation. Was there an unspoken power struggle unfolding behind the scenes? Was the royal family experiencing tension between two of its most prominent women? The internet was quickly abuzz with theories. Body language experts weighed in, analyzing every micro-expression and subtle shift in posture. Kate's reaction, her hesitation, the slight pulling back from Camilla, her guarded body language, was seen by some as a sign of discomfort. Was she being caught off guard by something Camilla said? Or was she deliberately distancing herself from the Queen? The awkward silence that followed added fuel to the fire. What particularly intrigued observers was Camilla's approach. She leaned in first, initiating the interaction with Kate. Some interpreted this as an act of control or authority, a queen asserting her presence now that she had officially taken the throne. Was this a subtle reminder of her position, or was it just a casual moment between two people in a busy public event? The lack of warmth in their interaction further added to the mystery. While royal engagements are known to be formal and often somewhat distant, Kate's usual interactions with others, particularly with Prince William and other senior royals, tend to be warmer, more relaxed, and effortless. This stark contrast raised eyebrows and led many to wonder if something more was at play. Of course, there's always the possibility that this entire incident is being blown out of proportion. It could simply be a case of overanalysis, where the public and media are reading too much into a brief, unimportant moment. Royals, after all, are trained to appear composed, to maintain a certain level of detachment in public, no matter their true feelings. Perhaps Kate was simply tired or distracted, and Camilla wasn't saying anything of real consequence. Maybe it wasn't even a moment worth noticing, let alone dissecting. But then again, given the monarchy's ever-watchful public eye, it's hard to ignore the power of a single moment captured on camera. What makes the situation even more intriguing is the broader context of the royal family's dynamics. Queen Camilla's position, once the subject of controversy due to her role in the breakdown of Charles's marriage to Princess Diana, has evolved significantly since her marriage to King Charles. She is now queen, but her journey to this point has been fraught with public opinion and complex dynamics. On the other hand, Kate Middleton has long been seen as the future queen consort, graceful, polished, and beloved by the public. Kate has spent years building her image, showing unwavering support for her family, and earning the admiration of both the public and the royal household. With two strong women now holding significant roles in the royal family, Camilla as queen and Kate as the future consort to the king, people are naturally curious about how they interact behind closed doors. Is there competition for influence within the family? Could the interaction at this royal event be a hint at deeper tensions, or is it simply a fleeting moment with no significant implications? As with any royal moment, the public's fascination is not just about the surface level of the interaction, but what it could symbolize about the future of the monarchy itself. It's important to consider the historical context as well. Camilla's entry into the royal family was, at the time, deeply controversial. Many people still remember the scandal surrounding her relationship with Charles, which ultimately led to the dissolution of his marriage to Princess Diana. The public's perception of Camilla was largely negative for many years, and though she has gradually won some people over with her dedication to royal duties, there is still a segment of the population that harbors lingering resentment toward her. In contrast, Kate entered the royal family with a fresh start, a clean slate, and quickly became a beloved figure, largely untouched by scandal. She represents the future of the monarchy in a way that resonates with modern sensibilities. Now that Camilla is queen, the power dynamics within the royal family are shifting. Camilla's position as the wife of the reigning monarch has given her a certain level of authority and influence, but many still see Kate as the true future of the monarchy. She will one day sit beside Prince William, and in many ways her role will be as significant as Camilla's. With both women now occupying critical positions in the royal family, it's not difficult to imagine that there could be some tension between them, especially as the family navigates its future. This tension, however, is not necessarily about personal animosity. It could be about competing visions for the monarchy's future, or perhaps differences in approach to royal duties and public expectations. It's clear that both women carry substantial influence, but the paths they've taken to get to their current positions have been very different. Kate is the modern, relatable royal, while Camilla's rise to queen has been marked by a long, often difficult journey of public scrutiny and rebranding. Both women may feel pressure to define their legacies within the royal family, which could lead to subtle rivalries or power plays. What does this mean for Kate's future as queen consort? How will the public perceive her if there's even the slightest hint of tension between her and Camilla? Public perception is everything in the monarchy, and any hint of discord between two prominent royals could have lasting consequences. Kate has always been portrayed as the epitome of royal grace, composed, dignified, and above reproach. She has spent years carefully cultivating an image of devotion to her family and the monarchy. However, if people begin to see her as cold or distant from the queen, it could alter the way she is viewed. The monarchy has always been an institution of duty and service, but it is also an institution that thrives on public opinion. Kate's future role is, in part, dependent on how the public continues to view her. Any sign of division could shift that perception. Moreover, if there is indeed a power struggle between Camilla and Kate, it would not be the first time the royal family has been rocked by internal tensions. The history of the monarchy is filled with power plays, rivalries, and complex relationships. From the rivalry between Princess Diana and Queen Elizabeth, to the tensions surrounding Prince Harry and Prince William, the royal family has always been a complex web of relationships that the public watches with intense interest. As the royal family continues to captivate the public's attention, moments like these will only fuel further curiosity. Whether there's tension between Kate and Camilla or simply a misread gesture, one thing is certain: the eyes of the world are always on the monarchy. Only time will reveal what lies ahead for them.